What's up everyone? So today we're going to be learning the difference between the backhand flick and the backhand roll. So for the backhand flick, what it's going to be is a little bit more like a windshield wiper. Okay, so I'm literally just whipping over with my wrist like that, and it's just like a windshield wiper coming across like that, just like I'm whipping a towel over or like kind of throwing a frisbee. So it's all about just really fast, just whipping that wrist over just like that. So with the backhand roll, what we're going to do is we're going to angle our wrist over a little bit, kind of turn the paddle down, okay, and then we're just going to lock it there. So we're not actually moving the wrist during the motion, it's just at the start we're just changing the angle, and then all we're going to do is just brush from low to high upwards, just keeping that locked, the elbow locked as well, and just literally using the shoulder. And if we're going cross, you know, that swing path is a bit more cross there, but then if we're going line, a little bit more of that chicken wing, we kind of need to come a little bit more outside the ball here. Right, so this is one of the best drills to just start working on the flick and the roll. So you'll just have someone hand feed you balls from cross court to just simulate that kind of cross court dink. And then all I'm gonna do is just look to either roll or flick it out of the air and either target it straight down the line or cross court, okay? So just feed me kind of balls that I'll try and attack out the air here, okay? And then I'm either gonna go line or I'm gonna go cross here, okay? And then literally just work on getting as many repetitions of both of the variations as you can of just that roll or that flick, and also just hitting those two different spots there as well, okay? And remember, if it's a bit higher, you might want to go for that flick, and then if it's a bit lower, you can go for that roll. But yeah, as you get closer to that mastery level, that's when you're going to see players that can just flick it from super low or roll it like really hard with a lot of power as well. So for the backhand flick, when I was struggling before, I wasn't coming enough from the inside. I was just trying to flick over the ball. So if you're struggling a little bit, try and work on coming from the inside a little bit more and then flicking over the top of the ball rather than just over the top. So really come from the inside and whip over like that windshield wiper and really come over and kind of flick over on that ball. This is another really good drill to work on that flick and the roll, but also just trying to be a little bit more aggressive now. So this one, we're going to have someone feed us balls from cross court and simulate that dink as well, but we're just going to be fed higher balls now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on this line here, and balls are going to be fed kind of in a higher zone over here. I'm going to work on kind of moving across and trying to work on that higher kind of flick or roll where I'm attacking the ball. So again, I'm targeting the ball either down the line or cross court, but the main thing is kind of start off on this line, move out, attack it, and then come straight back to this line again. So let's talk about the height of the ball. So on those lower ones, that's when you're going to want to utilize the roll because it's a lot more consistent and you can attack it from lower. And this is when you're going to want to attack a lot more line and kind of catch them off guard. So for those lower balls kind of in this zone around here, this is when I'm really going to want to just kind of roll and catch them off guard up the line. Anything higher than that is when I can start to look to flick a little bit, add a little bit more pace and aggression to the shot. This is a really good drill to work on the flicks and the rolls, being aggressive from this side, and then also on that side kind of working on your defense, on your slides, your counters, and then getting into a bit of a hands battle as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that side over there first start by feeding the ball, and every time they feed the ball, it's going to be towards my backhand side over here. And they're going to feed it a little bit higher than their usual dink. So it's going to be something that I can look to attack, and I'm going to attack it straight up the line, and we're going to get into a point straight away from there. Okay, so from over this side, I'm basically gauging, first of all, whether I can flick it. If I can flick it, then great. That's probably the first thing I'm going to try and do, and just get over it and just really try and flick it and be aggressive with it. But if I can't, then I'm just going to revert to my other option, which is going for that roll, locking that wrist, and then just trying to roll it and attack from there. Okay. Okay, so also as well is I'm not trying to finish the point with this one shot. I mean, it'd be lovely if I could, but I'm trying to set up the next ball, which I'm then trying to put away off that. Okay. And you'll find as well when you go for those rolls, you won't really need much pace, but if you can keep it just on that chicken wing, that kind of area around here, that'd be great, and even target that hip as well. Just great zones to target. But yeah, if you can just get in there and flick it, definitely go for the flick if you can. Thanks everyone for coming for the video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.